So, our week has been busy, full to the brim, and we have really been assaulted by just really good game releases, especially for shorter indie games. And we were tempted to play this game's demo on stream, but we played it just for ourselves, randomly. I think it was around Anthrocon. And it made an impression on us, and we made a note to pick it up when it came out today. And it was pretty cheap, so we were, happy, but it was very sweet because it's like, damn, I guess it is episode 1, so like part of a ongoing thing. I like games to be cheap for my own pocket, but honestly I like developers to, you know, get paid more. Especially since we're like Deltarune brand. A lot of games with meta elements have been more tantalizing. And while we're abstaining from playing the main route of Deltarune Chapter 5, it feels great just basking in all this other stuff that we feel like gets ignored. Although it's really just our modus operandi at this point. Oh my god, we're playing this obscure game that no one knows about. I mean, it's what we do. And we feel that it is very unfortunate that this game's name is Chainsaw, because when you search Chainsaw, you're gonna get a lot of Chainsaw Man. But sometimes you gotta follow your heart and not care about like the SEO or whatever. Also, chainsaws are totally underrated. Although, to gamers, I guess not. Maybe in RPGs, I want to say. I think more RPGs should have chainsaws. Kingdom Hearts was originally conceptualized as those keyblades being chainsaws. Hello, hello. Turning on the computer, Isaac opens its camera. It shows his face. But more important than that, it shows someone on the other side. Who is this someone? Ah, of course. The someone is you, Chris. Isaac would like to talk to you. Directly, face to face. Hello. I believe we met at some point in our lives, but I believe that's irrelevant for now, right? What matters is that now I am your apostle. You can consider yourself a god or whatever you like if you want. My goal is a secret. Your actions matter little to me. Just don't be a tyrant and everything will be fine. I think Lavanaza from P5, Persona 5, is only RPG/JRPG chainsaw wielder. Oh, okay. We haven't played P5 in a long time. We did enjoy the base game. We never played Royal. Also, I guess Forehammer Wardy K if you want to count that, lol. Yeah, Damn, you got a point there. I mean, I guess I meant turn-based RPGs, but that does count. If you want to talk about tabletop stuff, there's a lot of applicable chainsaws, I think. My bad. Don't be a tyrant. Motherfucker, you're a murderer! I want to talk. Hello, hello. How goes with Fizzlepop? Isaac is crispy. Dirty stash. A violent cut causes hemorrhage. Offense. Chainsaw. A violent chainsaw. Can cause great carnage quickly. The computer, though it can communicate more easily with you, Chris. There's nothing to see in my room. Are you ready, Chris? From here on, this world will be in our hands. Chainsaw. By Ikaru997. Deep fried and crispy. Also, it's a active time battle. So it's turn-based, but the enemies never stop attacking. Dreamlike aberration. Kind of weak for a chainsaw. Wow, I can't believe bread and butter was obtained. Where the hell did that guy go? Damn, I try to play the hero and forget where I even live, and I still gotta clock in or they'll dock my pay. Talking to yourself is pretty weird, bro. Holy shit! Relax, tons of people do it. Wait, you are... Yep. The serial killer and all that crap you saw on the news. Anyway, bro, you're gonna help me on my mission. But what? The world's gonna end. You get me? I need to gather apostles, and you, with that red knife you've got there, you're definitely one. Hold up. What do you mean the world's gonna end? It's gonna end, just like poof. You don't believe me, huh? No way! And besides, I came here to drag your ass to the cops! Ah, right, the famous vigilante. Watchdog. Neighborhood hero. How could I forget? Wait, you know me? Not from your heroic feats. Dude, You work 6 days a week in admin at some company. Impresses me you've got the guts to play vigilante like this. Hey, office drones are people too! Didn't say they weren't, imbecile. You get on my nerves. So let's cut the crap and throw down. Wait, what? Time to fight the furry. Woof, woof! Dirty slash. Special attack. You dodged. Very much like a hero. Can't dodge forever, though. How is everyone? It's the middle of the week. I can't say Happy Friday yet. Gotta make sure to reintroduce the wound. I might just do another dirty slash. Goodbye. Isaac and friends won. Level up. Rage was learned. Wait! Stop! Don't cry. I'm not gonna kill you. But now you've gotta help me. Huh? I said I need help stopping the end of the world, you know? Refuse and you die. Fuck. Mark Rabbit joined the team. What was... Just ignore it. That was embarrassing and extremely bad taste, even by the standards of a certain someone. I thought it was cool. Of course you did. Oh god. That was my bad. Incompetent stabbing. Desperately stabs the enemy. Oh my god! Wow, he would do fine in prison. Mark learned to wait. Now that I think about it, an office worker who's good at incompetent stabbing sounds like someone who's going postal. So, he may just be channeling his anger at the world, not at his coworkers or at random passerby. Much like some superheroes really like violence. Some even get off on it. So I can't go back into Isaac's house. Office droned. Wow, that sure is a title. Just a single trash can. So yeah, I made the mistake of assuming I was gonna be able to go back to Isaac's bed and sleep or something. So when we posted about playing this, we also compared it to, what was it, Ichi the Killer? I don't know if any of y'all have seen Ichi the Killer. It's a very weird movie, based off a very weird manga. And it also has people who are casually murderers. Assassins, specifically. Perfect time for rain. Who doesn't love rainy weather? That was sarcasm. I know, but I don't care. I like rain. Dude, what's your problem? No problems at all. They were all washed away by the rain. So pure. So gentle. Why me, God? Oh, enemies. I'm better than that. Ooh, a sword. I'm not better than that. Obtain Kubikiri. Oh, interesting. Mark, take it. It suits you better. But, huh? You're really giving me this? A katana? You know we're not friends or a team, right? I could just attack you with it. You don't have the balls to do that. Now take the damn katana. Kubikiri is a method. In other words, you must equip it onto the right person. Access the Methods tab in the Items menu after placing a mark at the front of the team through the Formation menu. You can access the main menu by pressing X. Access the Methods tab in the Items menu after placing mark in the front of the team through the Formation menu. You can access the main menu by pressing X. To equip the current method, press X again. Can cut stuff. Methods are basically like fucking TMs in Pokemon. Mark's using the Kubiriki method. Hey, Isaac. Emil, how's it going? Heh, I'm fine. So, you're gonna save the world? That's the plan. Managed to connect with the god up there? Chris? I did. Knew building a PC from the junk parts will pay off. You're smart, Emil. Must have been easy for you. Yeah, I'm a badass trash man, I know. Anyway, where's the goods? Right here, my friend. Why is bread so expensive? Well, I guess it's the end of the world. Ugh. What? Uh-huh. See, this isn't the main path. The building we passed to pick up the katana at, that was from, that was where most of the demo took place. We've never been here. I guess we shouldn't be surprised this game, like, completely shows its hand. Yeah, that's Susie and Chris, alright. Chris, where the fuck are we? Drowning myself in drink was the worst thing I ever did. That thing destroys lives. Damn alcoholism. He's holding a can of guarana and cashew soda. No one at the crepe stand. Nor at the ice cream one. Wow, I really wanted to talk to them. Why don't you go? It's just... You know who that is, mister. I was never very popular. At least not like them. Is that the only reason you want to talk to them? No, it's just that I don't know how to make friends. Then you're screwed, because I don't know either. Oh, man. But I think you should try, you know? Kid, just go already. Okay. Can you wait for me here in the meantime? Yes, of course. Thanks so much. Well, here I go. Oh my god. So yeah, we're just standing here. This is like, in Earthbound. You have to stand for a couple of minutes. I'm assuming if the two are supposed to be a reference to, I said Rousey, fuck, Susie and Chris, that the snail is also from a game? Maybe? It's like, I was never as popular as them. I wonder what that's a reference to. I think the conversation must be going well if they're still talking, right? Other than having a trauma trigger activated by someone we love today, our day is going good. And it does hurt when someone says something insensitive. Even on accident. It's interesting, like, trying to be there for someone, trying to be kind. You know, it takes presence. I'm just thinking also about the game and, like, just in the concept of, like, holding space for someone. Hope your loved one held space for you. Apologize, maybe? Kind of like this, it's not always super stimulating. It's just good and helpful. Although, I guess, in a way, holding space for a stranger is a little bit more approachable. Because, you know, when you hurt someone you care about, there's, you know, that reflective sore spot of, damn, I'm supposed to not hurt this person. I'm supposed to do the opposite of this. And sometimes a person get in their own head and they, you know, are worried more about the feeling of guilt than they are about the actual harm. It's good when someone can put that to the side and take your feelings into account first. Did Did you see the trailer for the Undertale-inspired FNAF game? No, I don't think I did. Do you know what it's called? I mean, I might have. FNAFtertale. Means we're on Game Jolt a lot more often now. Game Jolt has a lot of stuff that doesn't end up on itch.io. Weirdly. Maybe because it's like more, a lot more fan stuff is on there. Wow, they're really hitting it off. I can't believe they're getting along so well. This is amazing. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that we encourage them to talk and ingratiate themselves. It's always good to see someone being social. FNAF the flip side. The flip side. Yeah, we'll have to check this out. And there's a build out, which is pretty cool. I feel like there's definitely overlap of FNAF interest and Undertale Deltarune interest. We definitely like them both. And I guess if I'm not mistaken, did they come out around the same time? I don't know if it's FNAF's 10th anniversary. Yeah, I think the flip side is just out, huh? Honestly, same. People being upset with me makes me paranoid. Oh yeah, I mean, there's layers to it as well. I mean, because there's like... I mean, we talked about guilt, but then there's also like that, like the paranoia you're talking about. Of, that comes from like being made to feel like your actions or feelings are wrong. There's a lot of folks that have been like overcorrected, I guess, or if they're used to people jumping down their throats, that's also a thing. We definitely have that to a degree. Full on fawning behavior. I'm just traumatized from abusive adults and losing friends due to being mentally ill. A tale as old as time, right? Such a crushing weight. The expectation to be a normal, functioning, healthy adult. Yeah, it's easy to be in a to get caught in a loop where you have like a very low stamina for like disappointing others. Even if you didn't like make a promise or anything. Sometimes you find yourself serving their expectations. Like keeping a ball in the air, or maybe a balloon. Gosh. I feel like I'm being trolled so fucking hard right now. But also don't know how long time has passed. So I can't exactly go and say, oh yeah, I've been waiting for way too long. In our head, it's pretty much the better they feel, the less they will hurt us in the end. Oh yeah, managing people's emotions, that's definitely a thing. Sometimes social interaction feels like a traumatic game of keepy uppy. Kind of. When we were in martial arts this week, hikikomori came up, and we were like, sort of like explaining to people what that was. Without telling on ourselves too much. And we had actually had thought of ourselves as not hikikomori anymore because of like we go out of the house every week, like on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays. 4 days a week we're doing some sort of like physical activity, martial arts. Between like 3, sometimes 4 different like venues, and we're like doing that weekly, and we've been doing it for some months now. Just like, well, I can't call myself a hikikomori anymore. I leave the house. But I think that there's like that. There's a lot of overlapping things, and you don't have to be hikikomori to have like agoraphobia, right? And I think that there's like, I mean, I don't know, like a all or nothing attitude where sometimes it feels like either you're like socially disaffected or you're not, or you're holed up in a house all the time or you're not. And there's like gradients, right? And along those gradients, the experience of social interactions are like feel like actual combat or like have the cognitive weight of like driving or something. I compare it to driving because driving is life or death, even though it's casual for someone who regularly drives. Like, if you are not in the right state to drive, it can end up being very bad. And failing at a social interaction does not make you immediately get, like, beat to death or something. But the, like, consequences can be very upsetting. And when you learn to fear those consequences, you have a really strained relationship with talking to people, especially people unfamiliar to you, especially people who, if you have like a meltdown or you become nonverbal or you just, for whatever reason, can't interface, that like it becomes like a potential for your vulnerability to be exploited, or for your for someone to make a bad situation worse. And honestly, that's a lot of where agoraphobia sometimes comes from, when you build up like lots of fears about like not being okay and not being able to like function or even have accommodations while like out, or I guess in an unsafe place. Cause like if you're going to like, I don't know, your parents' house for Thanksgiving and you don't live with your parents and you have a strained relationship with them, then you're not in public, but that is still like a big cognitive load. And there's different levels of that cognitive load, right? But someone you have an ongoing rapport with is going to be a heavier load than like a stranger. Because you're managing like expectations like over a timeline. It's kind of weird. Yeah, we've seen Bluey for sure. We haven't seen every episode. I know we've seen like all of season 1 and most of season 2, I think. Maybe all of season 2. Bluey's parents are some of the most enviable characters in all of fiction. My fucking controller turned off. Thank you so much for the help. Now I've made friends. You're welcome, I guess. Here, you can have this as a little keepsake. $1,000? Kid, now we're talking. Wow. I guess I probably could've came over there, immediately. And also, it is funny, because, like, literally, the kid staying over there means that they're still talking, and there wasn't anything to report back because they were still engaged. And that's really cool. That was surprisingly wholesome. I know I need to lose a few pounds, but the scale is already being cruel. I know I need to lose a few pounds, the scale is being so cruel. Okay, that's the walk button. Hello, citizen. From here on is a safe zone. There are no aberrations here. Okay, so that's just a circle then. Okay, I'll fight one of you. I want to do a murder. I can't believe you have to learn to wait. That's fucked up. I see you, bitch. Hateful. Wait till you see his incompetent stabbing. He's so good at it. I don't think did I save? No, I didn't save. Goddamn. It's a computer! In the rain! Oh, so you decided to show up here in an extremely convenient, not all subtle way, Chris. Who? Maybe you could call him God. Dude! If you're not gonna believe, just shut up, atheist. Very well. Anyway, what brings you to manifest through your computerized meta language? I'd like to establish a checkpoint. Ah, a checkpoint. A fleeting moment in time captured through the constants and variables. A way to hack the code of the world itself. That makes me feel much safer in my mission to save the world. In a way, one could say this mission will be accomplished, one way or another. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your efforts, Chris. Anyway, when you want to trap space-time through software, just let me know when we're near a computer. Alright, so we've been playing for 40 minutes, apparently. We found a dark fantasy dress-up game called Dance of Theseus. We decided to play a demo later. Is it on Steam or is it like a phone game? Now the door can be opened. Why are we breaking into the place where I work anyway? I think there's an apostle around here. They're key to saving the world, you know? Kinda. I heard a while back that folks susceptible to that infection might have special talents and stuff like that. That's true. But that doesn't even make sense. I never knew what that infection was, and I myself ain't sick, and I have a will weapon. Yeah, that's right. Hey, hold up. Now I'm scared. You're hiding something. Nah, just forget it. Don't give me that. What do you know? That's a secret. Fuck! And then, when a strange feeling of friendship overcame the tension and hostility between the two. Freeze right there! A girl from the top of the building caught their attention. Don't think you can do whatever you want, Isaac. I deserve it. What do you want? You know damn well. I want to take that burden off of you. You know that's impossible, Tsubaki. You should take advantage of being free now to live how you want instead of busting my balls. You know the world wouldn't be complete without you. Jack knows that too. Too bad I give zero fucks. I'm a killer now. I couldn't care less what my actions will cause for others. You don't even believe that, Isaac. You think I'm joking? Why don't you come down here and die then? How does that sound to you? If it'll make you end this idiotic journey with pleasure. Oh shit, we're fighting? Fuck, we're fighting. See, when Isaac said come on down, I thought he meant kill yourself. Oh, wait, does a counterattack. Why is she so fucking big? Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna win. Wow, I can't believe we obtained lettuce. Isaac? What? You're not gonna try to fight me too, right? No, that's not it. It's just that... Just spit it out. Tell him the truth. Huh? You were just getting playing and I had secrets. Now you're keeping secrets too? What kind of friend are you? We're not even friends, Isaac. Oh, yeah, that's true. But even so, I don't want to see this. Don't want to see what? A homicide? You can turn around, go over to the corner. The only noise you'll hear is the chainsaw motor. Isaac, what the fuck do you want? I don't know how to tell you this, but it doesn't seem right. You don't want to kill this girl. Huh? As strange as it may sound, Isaac is really hesitating. As strange as it may seem, the cruel and murderous individual is afraid to reap a life. As strange as it may seem, it seems you'll have to decide. Will he do now, Chris? Don't do it. I'm fucked up for real. With tears in his eyes, Isaac fell to his knees. Hey, bunny buddy. You said you attacked me with that katana, right? This is your chance. Dude, I don't know what's going on for real. But you know, I don't want to do this anymore. Know what you just called me? Bunny buddy? Sorry, didn't mean to. No, it's cool. It's gonna sound crazy, but I think I really am. That in the end, or at least I was. Working 6 days a week really does drive a person nuts. Look at the crap you're saying. Isaac started to cry and sob. Something's wrong. The apostle seems to be losing connection with you. I allow it? You decide to allow Isaac to experience that moment. The girl named Tsubaki, even with her wounds, goes to your apostle and hugs him. The bunny named Mark, reluctant and distrustful of his own mind, decides to hug him in the same way. It's all good, Isaac. Yeah, it's all good. You don't need to lie. Whew, okay, the bomb is set up and ready to blow. Did you follow my instructions step by step? Fuck, of course! We're not gonna hurt the employees, just the shitheads that run the company. That's why I'm making sure. It wouldn't be fair. I'm not dumb, okay? But you do realize that they don't give a fuck about who we're killing here. We're terrorists, serial killers. Nevertheless, I never said I'm trying to make it to heaven, Junk. Just making sure, Greg. Huh? What the hell? What's good? What the fuck? Who's this guy? Don't you check the news? It's everywhere. As he lifts the chainsaw towards the two of them, Isaac says, almost as if he's feeling the bizarre amount of pleasure by every word coming out of his mouth. The serial killer wanted by the police. Isaac. Suddenly, memories from a news channel pass through each other's minds. As everyone should know, many people went missing over the past month. The ongoing investigation didn't stop, but the only link connecting the victims was dubious. Isaac Sosa, 21, did know all the missing people. The police is the last resource to decide to investigate the lad's house, which didn't have any criminal records or any associations with criminals. 13 bodies were found in the basement because of several mutilations over the body and face of the victims. The 13 missing people were only identified yesterday. Isaac was arrested, but after committing slaughter at the detention center where he was being held, he remains as a runaway. More at 11. Ah! The guy from the news? Yeah. Cool, right? But anyways, enough small talk. I'm here for a noble cause. Kill terrorists. I'm gonna stick this chainsaw in your asses and turn it on. As if we didn't know how to fight as well. Who said I'm gonna fight? It's gonna be quick. Right, Chris? No. Ooh! Now you're gonna act like a kind and virtuous god. Don't make me laugh. If you wish to save the world, you must first shape it into your vision. Have someone willing to be loyal to you. And right now, I'm the only one who can do that. I do not allow that. And I don't allow your influence to be spread. Your speech, your influence in this world, they'll die with me. So Chris, what's it gonna be? Have fun or genocide? I knew you were too kind to choose the other option. Shit! Here he comes! Chainsaw, Episode 1. Dream logistics. Damn, this needs an anime style intro. I'm curious when that happens, because the door that just came through goes to outside. There's not like a door in between. That was a cutaway. I don't know if that was the future or the past or something else entirely. Non-temporal. That's a weird creature. Oh my god, why are you still alive? Oh, defend at the last second. Wow. It's all a bad dream. Little robots, huh? Replica B. Are these like robot cops or something? They have hella defense. Yeah, these are way too strong for me. Wow. They just taught me to fear. So yeah, this game is definitely in conversation with fucking Undertale. I mean, it's super obvious. Need to make a like a metafiction games like chart. This Deltarune Undertale, One Shot, Bravely Default. What else? Oh, please give me something. I need lettuce. Hey, dude. Hey, do you need something else? I'll just borrow some things from the company storage here. And only the good stuff, bro. Throws in a random enemy, potentially leaving it unusable. Smell causes a migraine. The best drink for breakfast. Revives an ally. Healthy, except with burgers. Locked. Oh, a small cat just locked the storage there. And you just let it do it? Yeah, how am I supposed to know that you will want to go in there? I have 2 balls and none of them are made out of crystal, you know. Okay, you get PT when you do attacks. Locked. Ah! Okay, it's just a weakling. Hate in a good way, as in unsettling. Oh yeah, the realism thing? Oh yeah, that was very uncanny. A girl can be heard sobbing and whispering. Try to listen? Find me, please. Are you trapped? No answer. Are you lost? A lost girl. I'm just trying to avoid the enemy. The aberration. An elevator. Looks like it isn't working. Ah! Whoa! You okay? Yeah, I am. Today, the school took us for a visit. Mommy and Daddy's work. I've met a lot of cool people. I wish those kids were my classmates at school. Gosh, they're so cool. It's a glimpse of someone's past, Chris. Well, that door is locked. Oh! Oh, right. I remember the section. The section. The section. A sinister bug-eyed figure stares at the team. It doesn't have a mouth, but Isaac assumes the thing is smiling, as the lower area of the eyes are a little bit strained. Do you like hide and seek? I don't think we love playing hide and seek. What? Shh. I know what I'm doing. Great. Would you like to play with my friends and I? Of course, it would be my pleasure. Cool. Let's play at the other room. Just be careful and don't open the wrong lockers. There's some ugly stuff in there. Okay. I don't know if I remember them. Hide and seek is so fun. I wish Catherine was here with us. Huh. It's a sound cue. I didn't know there was a sound cue. I guess I have to fight some of these fuckers. Oh my god, there's so many. It'd really be nice if I could see my enemy's ATB bar. So our SUV has a push button startup, and the key fob is broken, so the car won't start. Our old Corvette just used a regular turnkey system, and I greatly prefer that to an electronic lock. Yeah, the more complicated mechanism, the more it can fail. And electronic stuff is not always better. Push-button starts are great for military vehicles that don't have keys, but the moment you try and add electronic security, there's a ton of issues a simple key and lock don't have. Not gonna lie, it's not that fun without her here. She thinks it's her fault. Wonder who this Catherine is. You found me. You're really good at hide and seek. Looks like you didn't even care about the locker's breathing, since you found me so fast. Anyways, when you find the other two, let me know. I'll give you something cool. Okay, I got lucky. They're low levels. I'm immediately thinking of how in Resident Evil 4 all the enemies drop fucking bullets and shit even though they don't use them. It's like, wow. All of them dropping healing items really makes up for the fact that there's no, like, rest area. But it's also a little terrifying. Ah, you found everyone so fast. Pretty cool playing with you. You can have this. The thing gave you a key. And now, so long. Locked. Who are you? Someone who's gonna help. You can't help me. You're playing hide and seek with someone, right? It doesn't matter anymore. Leave me alone. What the fuck? I told you to leave me alone. Now they'll never find us. Incompetent stabbing away. Entrails temptation. Yes, this coming from the critter who prefers wind-up watches, but sometimes older tech simply has less failure points. Well, yeah, that's like why the AK-47 is still so popular, right? Wait, they're attacking themselves? You'll go insane after using it. I see. Okay, using it to end a fight is way better. The AK and AR are both about 70 years old, and are so good that other newer guns are still copying them. If it ain't broke, right? No rage, no rage, do not go insane, do not go insane. Ah! Coffee, bitch! What the hell? This battle went absolutely fucking insane. Fuck you, Entrails. Fuck. Those guts keep regenerating. Her infection is at a very late stage. And what do we do? I don't know. What? Her infection being at this late of a stage wasn't in the plans. Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck! Chris, is that you? Huh? A smaller cat started looking at Isaac. Suddenly, tears started to run down her cheeks. Chris, it's you, it's truly you. You finally got out of the hospital. Sorry, kid, but I'm not Chris. Huh? Then how do you look so much alike? Maybe it's a coincidence, you know? There's a phenomenon called doppelganger, which is exactly that. I see. Your friend Chris, was he hospitalized? Leave me alone. I'm afraid I can't do that. The world is counting on us to prevent its end. I don't care. Please go away, sir. Is there anything we can do to make you come? If you could do miracles. You mean for me to find a cure for the infection? Yeah. I see. Well, maybe that's good news. That's my objective. Do you think I'm just some dumb kid? How would you do that? I've already done that to you. Huh? When you softened and suppressed that tension, I took the chance and sealed it completely. But how? You can question my methods, but not my results. So, are you coming with us? I'll promise I'll heal your friend Chris, too. Okay, fine. Catherine Woolcraft joined the team. Aw, we didn't get a little text thingy. I once say a bullpup AK shotgun at my local sporting goods store. That's as dumb as it sounds. You don't get your fucking, when you die in battle, you still gotta revive somehow. That's fucked. Oh, that kiddo locked the door back there. The weird raccoon. Hey, I'm not weird. You're standing there. You've been standing there ever since I first entered here. Yes, you're weird. Well, I was only guarding the sales point. I'm a merchant. Whatever, weirdo. Where's the merchandise? Even you, Isaac. Even you. Nothing to sell. Office drone. Bunny buddy. Oh, so you can collect titles? Interesting. Murderer. Serial killer. Student. That's patient. Wow. They have such normal names. Here, let me unlock it. Why have you locked it? I was trying to put away my umbrella. What? That's it. Everyone was trying to have it, but it's really important to me. You got the rainy day method. Come to think of. Huh. What are you talking about? The elevator is broken. Do you think you could use your will weapon in a more creative way? What weapon? The umbrella. Ah. Well, once I saw a cartoon where they would use the umbrella as a parachute. Do you think you could do it? I can try. Cool. Let's go outside. I see. This game isn't wonderfully put together. I do remember in the demo, if you go out this door after you come into the dungeon, it breaks the game. But hey, what was it, who's that loser? Pirate Software said that Undertale is really badly coded. And look where Toby Fox is now. Rainy day. It's like we're in an anime. I met a lot of cool people. Wish those kids were my classmates at school. Gosh, they're so cool. Huh. Ugh. Wait. I might... The method is not working. It's supposed to. Let's see. Move over. Maybe I will reload my save. Okay. Formation. There we go. Just turn it off and turn it on again. We got this. Arriving at the second floor. Huh? Gah! But how? In between two corpses completely torn apart, another Isaac happily smiles, staring at the group. Hey, so long no see, Chris. This gives me a Jujutsu Kaisen vibe. Especially this guy. Oh man, I'm bored. Can't you tell what you need us to do already? We already know it well, Daniela. No, we don't. And I hope it isn't what you're thinking about. You always hope for the worst, Weiss. Suddenly, a celestial aura could be felt by the group. Could it be this emanating from the eye beyond the gate? Or is it coming from you, Chris? Welcome, Exorcist. As you should know, your job is to eliminate the forces that threaten the balance of this world. You must exorcise a creature, a demon, named Chris. Ooh, one of those demons with magical powers and stuff. Yes, a demon who is truly an annoyance, able to shred the rules of this world as if it were solely paper. Gotcha. And how are we gonna exercise a fellow like that? We'll be making a contract. I'll lend you some of my power directly. Meanwhile, you'll lend me a part of you. Okay, so it'll be a collab, based on restrictions, right? Exactly. I hope you don't mind. We don't even have a choice, God. I'm glad you know that. But before we move on, I would like to cast out someone from here. It wouldn't be fair to expose our weakness to the enemy just like that. Right, Chris? That is where the demo ends. Ah, this is the music from the trailer. Cool beans. As much as I want Catherine in the front. Catherine na esta na friendo do time. Wait. No, it's in English. This reminds me of Yume Nikki. This reminds me of a lot of things. Methods is something we need to fit. I'm happy it worked for you. Me too. Having experience with the demo and its glitches gave us a little bit more confidence. Nice to have you in chat. Things are getting pretty rough for the company, folks. Do you know something? Just the obvious, they're losing control over the dream. Huh. It really is the end of the world. What? What do you mean by dream? Hard to explain to outsiders. Think of it like your dreams coming true, but with no filter, conscience, or personality at all. I see. You don't look like you get it, though. It'll work out. Anyway, want anything now? Oh, I'm broke as balls. It's a like Eldritch God type. The dreamer, the god as a dreamer. What else does that? Cthulhu mythos type stuff. Sucker for love. I'm gonna make everyone happy. I'll be the world's hero. Me. You okay, mister? Do you, want to take a break? No. I, want to keep going. Are you sure? Remember, you don't have to lie. Lying is the only thing I know how to do. Another thing, just because I don't have the courage to kill someone I know, doesn't mean I'm a good person. Please, rabbit friend, keep your guard up. Okay, I was not expecting Isaac to be having a breakdown there. Alright. A school transcript. What's this doing here? It's open to Isaac Sosa's records. I want to know what they are! Come on. The principal's always been kind of strange, don't you think, Isaac? Do I know you? We went to school together! I see. Yeah, even if you don't look back on those days fondly, I sometimes wish I could return to them. Well, good thing you don't rule the fucking world. A document. The brain remains unstable. There's been no rejection by the body, and immunosuppressants will not be necessary. Books on non-human biology. There are a lot of furries in this world. It makes me think like Toriyama, you know? It's just like, Yeah, they're just furries here. They're just furries. You're welcome. We like playing weird, obscure, existential stuff. Thanks for making. Man. Already told you, let's keep going. Are you really a killer? Damn. Seriously, you're gonna start theorizing? So far, I haven't seen you kill anyone. The 13 dead in the basement don't count? I don't know. Man, screw you, please. I'm serious, Isaac. What? You don't have to lie? Fine, I get it, I'm not lying. You're not lying, but you're leaving stuff out? Don't come at me with that. Just asking. Anyway, let's hurry and find a way to open this. I feel like there's plenty of blind spots in our, like, understanding of the scene. The fact that we haven't played off, I feel like, is a big hole. Dream core stuff. Oh. It's focused on a trash can. A trash can. There's a flashlight here. What the hell? You seem a bit bothered. Hiding a flashlight in the trash doesn't even make sense, man. A lot of stuff since we got here doesn't make sense. There's an internal logic to it, I think. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm being fucking endeared to Mark. He's kind of, he's I think he might actually be the heart of the group. Weirdly enough. He's the what, not the, was it the Tin Man? No, the Cowardly Lion. But he's a rabbit, so it makes sense. Illuminates dark places. Oh! Oh, this is like a typewriter. Or maybe a laptop? The dream is spiraling out of control. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm still a broke bitch. I need to fight. I'm fucking Brokeback Mountain right now. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the main part of the dungeon. I mean, the game is using the most dramatic music it has right now. Scream for me. Oh my god. Wait, no, wait, sorry. Can we actually, no? No. Yo, a Fear and Hunger reference? That is not the sprite I thought I would see. You should take some time to reflect on your actions. Out of nowhere? You know, it wasn't out of nowhere, Isaac. I'll be waiting for you at that party. Who is that guy, mister? I have no idea. Must be someone I know, but I can't remember him. Yeah, that like just that looked like the mechanic to me for a second, like a little girl version of the mechanic. But you know, humans love interpreting shapes in all sorts of ways, like how people see Jesus in a piece of toast. Interesting. Spin umbrella. Oh, that's pretty good. Slight chance of causing a migraine. There's no way to know if you're gonna get small fry or something that's gonna stomp your guts out of your asshole. Spin the win! Manake Neko was learned. I love the cute little sounds they make when they die. Okay, so we're running away from these ones. Fuck those guys. Oh my god! Whoa! What a terrible thing! She shouldn't be here. Do you know this creature, mister? Erotic temptation. Very Silent Hill of you. It's insane. Isaac is the strongest. Isaac might actually be, like, the best character. Sorry, I said Isaac. Mark might actually be the strongest, the strongest character. I'm sure Isaac will get some skills later on that'll probably make that chainsaw a lot more useful, but ugh. Rage only feels like it's worth it to use on smaller enemies because of the whole insanity thing. But even though Mark has like a really low attack output normally, between countering and the fucking incompetent stabbing, honestly, secret shonen protagonist, honestly. Aha! That thing never stood a chance against the hero. You're a hero? Absolutely, little one. And eventually, I'll take this killer to the police. What killer? Isn't it obvious that... Something wrong? No, nothing. Well, let's get going. We have to find the hospital where the cat girl's friend is, right? Yeah, Oh, look. There's a key here on the floor. Must be the door to that train. Okay, I like how their group dynamic is sort of complicated right now. Like, that's actually really interesting. And now that we know there's two Isaacs, and the whole doppelganger situation already got mentioned, it seems like our Isaac is just taking the fall for what his doppelganger is doing. Or maybe he's the doppelganger and the original Isaac is the one doing it. Either way, the one in our party probably isn't a murderer. Or maybe a murderer, probably not a serial killer. Or maybe a serial killer, but a white hat serial killer? Does such a thing exist? I need to finish my design doc for my ADBL survival horror game. Ooh. That sounds really cool. Is it like TTRPG or like a video game? Why do you want to be a vigilante? Because the closest thing modern society can have to a hero. Do you think that you're worthy of that role? Of course! I learned from my mistakes. Yeah, I learned. And with that, we're nearing the end of this first daydream. What will become of everyone's questions? Will they even be answered at all? Huh? Yeah? But how? In between two corpses completely torn apart, another Isaac hyperly smiles, staring at the group. Hey, so long no see, Chris. Yeah, let's save the small talk for after one of the Isaacs dies. Right, Chris? Yeah, there's a Fear and Hunger Terminal reference. There's a Fear and Hunger Terminal reference. Let's fucking go. It's a doppelganger like in Fear and Hunger. You might need to actually nerf incompetent stabbing. Like, holy shit. Carrying me right now. And then, when everything seems to be following an already predicted path, I'm here! An unknown individual attacked Isaac. Chainsaw. Episode 1. Dream Logistics. End. Hey. Chris. Do you... remember me? Weiss? Well, I remember you. At least now. But anyway, this must be strange for you, I know. After all, I was with the guys who were trying to kill your friends. And I know wanting your forgiveness is extremely selfish and immature. That's why, as much as I need to, I didn't come here to ask for your forgiveness. I'm here for another reason, even if it's driven by that same wish. I want you and Isaac, somehow, to be happy. But for that, he needs to let go of Fatima, of the world she created. So, please, Chris, help me help everyone. Help me heal, even if it's just a little, the wounds I left in others. Isaac! You gonna be late for school, you incompetent? Get out here already, Jack's here too. Oh no, I'm weak to this. Oh no. I'm Mori coded now. Bandages on head too. What's going on? What's going on? I'm a level 1 murderer. How am I only a level 1 murderer? Okay, I'm still a serial killer. Okay, I was worried. I don't want them to take my title away. They need to add Amnesiac Child to it. Basically Resident Evil, but with wedding and messing mechanics and no offensive options. It focuses a lot on the horrors of being a child in an unsafe environment. Oh, okay. So kind of like Clock Tower, in a way. Incompetent stabbing, that sounds very competent to me. Like, it seems like a very effective and competent. Yeah, it's like a big top-heavy guy, but his name is Tiny. I mean, honestly, if a vigilante who was all Super Sentai and like yelling at his attacks was like, "Here I go, incompetent stabbing," I would not expect for the stabbing to be very effective. So honestly, maybe it's sort of a feint, and you think, "Oh yes, this is incompetent stabbing," and then you are missing like your limbs, and you go, "Oh well, I guess he was lying." Oh, and you're physically regressed, so you're slower than the enemies. But the health saving and puzzlers are very RE inspired. I see, I see. Well, I can't wait to hear more about the functioning game. Also, I still didn't see if you had said if it was a tabletop or a video game. Clock Tower is sort of what I think of when I think of horror game, but you can't fight. Oh, here's a computer. My computer. Comic books, fantasy novels, video games. She really loved to fantasize. Really fucked me up going, ah yes, the story, the episode ends, and then we get this flashback. A family photo, mom, dad, you, and Fatima. Books about the history of diplomacy between humans and non-humans. Really? Okay. So there was like a checkered past, maybe discrimination or xenophobia? Locked. Go down. I don't know what would be worse. Being in a... I don't know what's worse. Being in a world where you can only be a furry, like... You know, in the Therian way, like you can't furry transition, you know? So I'm saying, I don't know what's worse. Having, like, say, species dysphoria in the context in which we are all living in, where you can't actually, there's no way to actually do it, right? Except for that one guy who got tiger tattoos and a tail installed in his tailbone. But I haven't checked on, like, Ripley's Believe It or Not in, like, a very long time. But compared to this, where you are human in a world where there are, anthropomorphic animal people, and you're just sitting there like, damn, I was born a human? What the fuck? Though I guess in this world, maybe there is animal transition. Fucking Christ. Video game. Oh, video game. I'm very curious on how your game would be. Gosh. Especially if it's like PS1 graphic. Well, like, you save with crayons, and there are only so many crayons in the game. So basically like the ink ribbon system, and the horror has sci-fi elements with the secret government projects and such. Wow. You really thought about this. Cool. I will always encourage my friends to get into more creative projects. Even though being an artist can be very toilsome. He came. Finally! Why'd you guys come even pick me up? I told you Weiss recommended I stay resting. The old elephant sure knows his stuff. Well, he is my doctor after all. Knowing him, I don't think he'd tell you to stay on full bed rest unless he felt something was wrong. Did you feel unwell in some way? Yeah, caught you red-handed. Yeah, you got me. But come on, Isaac. So what's the real reason you want to skip today? After school, we're going straight to the lair. And your parents definitely wouldn't let you go there. And that's basically the problem, Tsubaki. I don't know if I should go to these party things, you know? Can I ask why you're chickening out now? I don't know. Still scared of that, huh? Yeah, maybe. Right. Look, Isaac. We're gonna drag you to the party either way, but before that happens, I want you to know Tsubaki and I think anyone who knows you, definitely thinks you should live without feeling guilty. Yeah, man, wanting to live isn't a crime, you know? And even if you think you don't deserve it, I'm sure it's Fatima you keep talking about. She definitely didn't save you just for you to give up. Cool? Yeah, cool. Great! That's the spirit. Anyway, shall we head to class? The teacher's gonna exile us from society if we're late again. All my absences and tardies are actually your fault, Tsubaki. Ditto. Then stop influencing each other and let's get to class. Chainsaw, Episode 2. Pass Forward. Coming soon. Oh, shit. Actually, this is not a thing I've seen a lot. I actually really appreciate that. That was actually really cool. Okay, so episodic games are episodic, right? And sometimes we even complain about video games chasing cinema's conventions and frameworks and not doing their own thing, right? But like, it's kind of interesting, right? Like, I would say, like, AAA episodic games usually do the, like, teaser, like, just, like how you would do it on TV. Like it's like a few clips, voice lines, stuff like that. And we've taken those conventions and we use that all the time as well. But it's interesting to have the teaser be a little playable teaser. It had the feeling of like just a teaser in a teaser from a show, like see you next time, but also the feeling of like but also still you had that feeling of agency. It felt like an after credit scene and a like next time bumper at the same time. And that took about 2 hours. That was Chainsaw episode 1, Dream Logistics. Considering where you make the choice for a murderous route, I'll probably do a stream just for that. And since this just came out, I can't assume that there is already a planned release date for the next episode. Because what I'd like to do is wait and do a murderous route playthrough for episodes 1 and 2 when episode 2 comes out, which I might do. It really just depends. But it was a great introduction to the world and the characters, and I actually appreciate that they didn't explain a whole lot about the lore and just kind of let you follow along the best you could, despite the fact that, you know, we diegetically exist. So yeah, I do like that raccoon. I love how he digs in the trash and then gives us shit. Also, I am starting to notice a motif with the like the computer off button. Maybe this is like people being able to communicate with the player. Because in this art here, which is when Isaac first starts talking to you at the beginning of the chapter, you also see the little like computer on off switch. But if that's a screen and they're using a computer and it seems like a normal computer, there doesn't seem to be any reason for them to for there to be like a touch button for turning off and on in the middle of the screen. It just doesn't make sense. So I want to say that this may just be a stylistic motif and it may not come up within the game. But at the same time, there's not a lot to go on yet. This is still a story building up. Runtime, please be happy. Runtime, I love you. Runtime, I'm sorry. Interesting. Hello everyone, we're incredibly excited to announce the first episode of Chainsaw is now available. We hope you enjoy your stay at the city of Chigas. We'll be keeping an eye out for feedback and bug reports in the community hub and on our official post. If you post about the game on social media, feel free to tag us so we can see your creations. Also use the Chainsaw Game hashtag. Nice. Alright. So, I don't know if I'm the first to stream this game, but we are glad to have hit the ground floor running on with episode 1. And we'll be keeping track of this as it goes on, especially because the last party member just got teased and they seem the most interesting and probably the most down to earth. Everyone else seems a little cuckoo banana brands. Bunny is my favorite character. Real. Yeah, he stole the show, really. As a protagonist, a babysitter, and sheriff's deputy, I had to get some help with coding, but I have a lot of systems I've already done on paper, and that's where I'd start with coding. Oh, okay. So you were understanding just how much it's gonna entail. 'Cause video games are hard. Making video games are very hard. The babysitter is kind of a guided daddy by the deputy, and the plot revolves around the babysitter overcoming her fears and, by extension, learning to deal with the abuse she went through as a child. Ah, I see. I am suddenly thinking of the back rooms, but that's just incidental. Oh, right. Let's look at the trailer. We usually do that when we end out a section of playing. This world will be in our hands. Destroy your enemies. Convert your apostles. Save the data. Chainsaw.